Buzz 1989 wanted to test evolution-based assumptions about human mate selection in a large cross-cultural sample. Mate preference would differ in individualistic and collectivistic society. The research aim was to test the above predictions by investigating the different preferences of each gender and culture on heterosexual mate preferences. There were 10,047 participants from 33 countries and 37 different cultures, with a mean age of participants ranged from 16 to 28. The samples, however, are not representative of each culture, as generally speaking, less educated and lower levels of socioeconomic status were not well represented in the samples. The total 37 samples do, however, represent an incredibly diverse range of geographic, political, ethnic, cultural, political, and racial backgrounds, as was the largest sample of mate selection at the time of study. Participants were asked to rate 18 specific traits as 0 to 3. 0 is the most undesirable and 3 is indispensable. Examples of traits include good looks, chastity, ambition, industriousness, sociability. Biographical information was collected on the participants and information on preferences regarding marriage. That is, for example, age to get married, age of preferred partner, etc. They were also given 13 characteristics and they were asked to rank them in order from 1 to 13. Examples of these characteristics were good earning capacity and physical attractiveness. The materials were translated using 3 translators who first translated into the language required for the relevant culture, then back translated into English, and then the third translator fixed the differences between the 2 translations. So the results go like this. The results gathered supported Buzz hypothesis. Females from 36 out of 37 cultures valued good financial prospects higher than males. Males, however, preferred mates that were younger, while females preferred males who were older. This result was cross-checked with other data and it showed that on average, men are older than women when couples are married. There was also moderate support for the gender chastity loyalty hypothesis. Males from 62% of the cultures valued this more than females. Interestingly, men from collectivist cultures tended to place higher values on chastity and domestic skills than individualistic cultures. Women from collectivist cultures tended to place higher importance on ambition, social status, and financial prospects than women from individualistic cultures. So the conclusion goes like this. Evolution and behavior. Because men across cultures had similar preferences and so did the women, it suggests that preferences have a biological basis and are not a product of culture. Because all of the cultures are different, these results were similar to Buzz's hypothesis. Perhaps we find particular qualities and features attractive because they give our offspring the highest chance of survival in the future. Culture and behavior. Because there are some differences in preference across culture, these could be explained by looking at the particular cultural values associated with individualistic and collectivist cultures. For example, men from individualistic cultures might place less emphasis on domestic skills because they have raised to be more independent and look after themselves. Collectivist cultures also tend to be more traditional with more defined gender roles. Example, men work and provide for the family while the women take care of domestic duties. With stricter gender roles comes from more preference for the qualities that you would make someone successful in that role. You might be able to see why Buzz work is not without controversy. So if you liked my video, please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to write anything in the comments below if you have not understood or if you enjoyed the video. Please do write in the comments and I would be happy to help you with providing more supporting studies and counter arguments.